Well, hello Scorpio, what's up? Welcome back to the Illest Illuminator for another episode of the He Said, She Said spread. It's been a while, my friends, and I was like, I just feel prompt to do so. So we're going to check in with your person and with you. If you are new to this channel, just know that these readings can sometimes be a little bit triggering, but they're only here to help you grow and heal. So yes, let's see what has been going on. Start with the past so we can see if this is your reading. I hear sometimes a lot of people complain about like, I don't want to hear about the past, but like you gotta know if this is your reading. Like, you know, it's good to reflect on the past. Like, you can't be spiritual if you don't reflect at all, especially if it's not on the past. Anyway, Three of Pentacles in the reverse. So there is a lack of collaboration here. There is a lack of harmony. Could be also within a living situation, and you may feel disconnected, or there's this, instability within a relationship. So I do feel like you walked away, but you still feel of a heavy burden because you had to, walk away from someone that did not invest fully in return to you. Okay, Six of Pentacles here at the bottom of the deck. I do feel like you've been putting in a lot of work. You've tried your best, Scorpio, to lead this relationship in the right way, but you may have felt like you were the one giving and you were not the one receiving. You may have felt like the responsibility to get this relationship off the ground was all on you, and I feel like you were just not in it. You were just like, well, if it's all going to be my problem and my responsibility, then I don't want it, because I want, like, a two-way street, right? What happened with your person? Queen of Cups and the Page of Pentacles reverse. Now, this is someone that is emotionally open and available. They talk about their emotions. They're being very sensitive, compassionate, but they're not really taking the necessary steps. So this is someone that is breadcrumbing you, but at the same time, they do give you a lot of emotional support, which could actually lead to a confusion, right? Four of Cups reversed. Okay. I do also get that this person may have some issues concentrating on their work, on their task. They have like a lack of focus. They may have been failing some exams, or they may have been failing at their work or to promote, and it kind of like left them in a place of discontentment. All right, the Nine of Cups here as well. I do feel like this person is very much focused on emotional stability. Okay, and I feel like they're very much... Oh, okay, we got the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords was just looking at me. I was just like, whoop. So they were hiding a lot. I feel like they were hiding the fact that you were making them happy, and that they do feel like they missed out on opportunity with you, since you're the one that kind of like withdrew emotionally. Even if it's not like literally, you did withdrew emotionally, as in like, I don't want to invest emotionally in a imbalanced, codependent relationship, especially an emotional relationship. And you may have felt like this person has it good on their own, like they're emotionally stable, happy, balanced. They have compassion for the people in their surrounding, but you may have felt like they did not have the compassion for you. Too many cards, but okay. Let's go with the one that opened up. Awakening. So you're seeing, or you're about to see things clearly now. So whatever was unsure or unnoticed in the past, where you were judging yourself, or you putting the blame on yourself, or you were maybe even allowing the blame to be put on your shoes, you're going to see the truth, and the clarity is going to come. You're going to have a renewal and a new judgment of the situation, as well as yourself. What that is going to be leading you to is the Hierophant reverse. So you may come to the judgment that this person is not respecting your values, your time, your energy, and that they have been acting quite disrespectful in not wanting to commit to their promises or to the relationship in a meaningful way. All right, so you may feel like there is a lack of meaningfulness or depth in the connection. The Wheel of Fortune is coming in saying that something is about to make a huge shift in your life, a huge change, and it might have to do with with the openness. So no. You know what I'm getting? Actually, I feel like you're coming to the awareness and the judgment that this situation is not as spiritually awakened, or this person is not as spiritually awakened as you. So you're making a change to kind of like close yourself off, to not allow them to come in once they knock at your door, with the Seven of Swords here. Because the Seven of Swords is showing on their side that they are doing things just to trick you, just to trigger you, or to get you emotionally upset, or make you believe something that may not be true. And just to confuse you, as the Seven of Swords is like a sneaky behavior of someone that could, plan something and does not let honesty and integrity be their value. Now see, you get the Seven of Swords coming through again. So absolutely, this person's, I want to say their intentions is to kind of withdraw, take a break, not communicate, but still wanting to see where that is going to lead. Like, it's being done purposely, with purpose intentions. So whatever they're doing, or they're lying about, or they're tricking you about, it's for their own purpose, because they're still watching you. Okay, the Seven of Swords is like, yeah, they run away, but they still have their eyes on it. So it's like you can run, but you can't hide type of energy, because the Four of Swords is saying that they are taking a break, but within their break, they're still plotting on, getting your attention in a way that is not integer. Eight of Cups. See? Eight of Cups. So you both are walking away, but this person is most definitely stressed out. So yes, they are going to walk away right now. Absolutely. They're taking a break, even though they know that they left some things unsaid. Seven of Swords is always, leaving swords behind. Swords stand for communication. And they know that they have to go back to get it, because they need to set the record straight, because whatever they were doing was not kosher. So they are going to be walking away, and they're going to be trying to hold their composure with that, and stay very rooted and grounded in their decision to disconnect. However, the more they disconnect, the more the truth will kind of like knock on their door from spirit, and it will cause them stress, because they're going to be realizing that they left some things unsaid, and it's kind of like eating away of their own guilty consciousness. Okay, and shit already hit the van, so that's why they're stressed out about the communication and how to open up, because apparently they were just like, well, if you make the decision to walk away, then I'm gonna walk away as well, because you were not invested anyway, so why should I invest? So that's kind of like the Emperor just being like a very bossy, and then realizing like, well, I actually was not standing in my truth. I was lying with the Seven of Swords, and I do really want to speak the truth, but the bridges have been burned. Yeah. And it's like, it was very hard for me to pronounce it or to say it, because this person is afraid that the bridges have been burned. Like, they don't want to admit to that. And that's why it's stressing them out, as in like, whoa, they're really holding back, because they expected you to come back around with an apology, or just be romantic and just flirty or whatever. What is the blockage or the problem for Scorpio? Page of Wands. So maybe the lack of enthusiasm, the lack of excitement in communication, that may have been a problem. Making promises but not following up. Someone that has like very, how do I say that? Like, they're into talking to a lot of people, or they're just like, small talk, and you're just a Scorpio that does not like small talk. So it's kind of like blocking you in also expressing your passion and creativity towards them, and your enthusiasm. And that is something that could be definitely working against the Scorpio, because if you're not going to be deep with the Scorpio, then it's just like, And yeah, the Star reverse and the Ace of Pentacles reverse. So you're just like, you left me hanging on, false hopes, false ideas. You were talking about it with enthusiasm, but I never saw it really coming to fruition because you kind of like jeopardized this new beginning and there was a false new start. And you feel like this person took away your, like they feed you with false hope and a lack of true investment. Okay, what's their problem? Oh, Knight of Cups, there you go. The Moon, we do have the Ace of Pentacles and Hierophant wanting to come through, but let's see. Blockage for the other person. Oh. King of Wands and the Judgment reverse. Now, when the Judgment is in a reverse, and especially if it's a blockage, it means that someone is not checking up on their behavior, their beliefs, or the way that they treated you in a situation. And I feel like this person is constantly trying to get on top of all of it. Like they're not seeing their part of the situation. Because what they see is, but I've been emotionally loving and kind and open and compassionate, so I don't understand why you reject me, right? So they have some valuable thing to fall onto. However, they're not seeing the truth for what it is, and they're not judging themselves. There is a lack of introspection in their behavior and in their actions, and whether that was noble or not. So the Moon is saying in the reverse that this person has a lot of suppressed emotions that they were holding back, because the Queen of Cups is receptive while the Knight of Cups is approaching, right? So they were holding back in approaching you with love, even though they were in a loving space, but they did not take the action on it, because the Knight is the action taker, the Queen is the receptive one. So yeah, it's kind of like 50-50, you know, like, yeah, I understand why they're like, well, I was in a loving space, but you may feel like, well, you were not in a loving space towards me. So yeah, it's getting a little bit tricky like that, right? Anyway, your intentions, Scorpio. There we go. 5 of Wands. Yo, what is up with a lot of people's intentions being the 5 of Wands? It's like a lot of conflicts that have not been resolved lately. The Page of Swords and the King of Wands. Knight of Swords. So you still have some direct communication. There is some bluntness that you want to express to this individual, and it can come quickly. It can come out of the blue. You get all of a sudden like an urge. I'm like, okay, you know what? I know that this is going to lead to a conflict. I am quite aware of that, but you know what? I'm going to say it anyway because I am confident in what I have been seeing and the conclusions that I have been, you know, analyzing from the situation, and I'm gonna say it anyway. And you know that this is something that has been driving you crazy as well with the 5 of Wands. Like there is this inner battle, or you're in this battle with this individual, and you want to take control of it. You want to come off like the bigger person, or the person that is going to be speaking up with authenticity and confidence. Because that confident King of Wands being in their blockage could be definitely indicating that this person does not have the confidence, or they don't show up in a confident way, because there is some insecurity, although there is no reason for them to feel insecure. Right? Like that's what it is. When the King of Wands is actually in the upright, but it is a blockage, it's actually like they don't have any insecurities, but they're just like blocking themselves, acting like they are insecure. And that could be because they want attention, because the King of Wands likes to get attention. They are charming. They are a very charming individual. So the charming, because they are a charming person, they want people to come towards them. As like, I don't chase. So in their hopes, we've got the King of Pentacles and the Empress. So now we have the Empress and the Emperor. And we got a lot of kings and queens. And the Page of Cups reversed. So, King of Swords reversed. That's annoying. I mean, this is someone that wants to have their Empress. But I'm also hearing like wants to have their cake and eat it too. So this is someone that I do see them truly adore you. They see your value, they see your worth, they see you shining, and they want to see you shine. This is someone that does have good intentions towards you. Like they want the best for you. However, they are not the one that wants to admit on things. They are the ones that like to keep the silent treatment. They like to show you that they don't care because they feel like superior to you, you know, because the Empress is still like higher in their energy than the King of Pentacles, especially also the Page of Cups. So this is not someone that likes to apologize for their rigid behavior, but at the same time, they do still love you. So it's like they don't want to budge. That's about it. They don't want to budge. And they don't want to be seen as innocent. Not sure why, but this person does not like to be seen innocent. They like to be seen stubborn, like they don't care. But at the same time, they want to be on this, like, you know, hippie, happy-go-lucky type of, I'm all for love for you. Like, that's what I'm getting through with that Empress. But regardless, they see you, they want you as the Empress, but they don't want to work to get the Empress. And that's what's probably causing you to, you know, see that this person does not have the same values, because why are you acting like that? Anyway, outside influence for you. Again, the Page of Cups reversed. This person is still in very inconsistent, childish behavior and not wanting to express their emotions at the moment. However, they do still feel love for you. Like, oh my God, grow the F up. You got the Ace of Cups at the bottom of it. Like, you know you love it. You know you want it. You love it. You want a new beginning. But yet, you don't want to apologize. And it's coming from that stubbornness. It's like, nope, I'm not going to do it. They're holding all of their emotions to themselves. This is someone that is, you know, acting very mysterious. Like, I'm not going to tell you how I really feel about you. I'm going to act like I'm just like, you know, juggling the situation. While actually I do want to have a new beginning, but I will not show it. I will leave you in the dark in regards to my emotions. Again, the Seven of Swords. It's all a plan. What is their outside influence? What is influencing this person to behave like this? The Star and the Six of Pentacles. That's what is behaving them like that. So they don't want to be vulnerable, and they want people to chase them. They want people to chase their love and to put in all the work. Look at that. That's why they're behaving like that. That's what's influencing them. Like, if you want my love, you come and get it. You work for it. And it's like, they're not healed. They have not healed themselves in order to be in a more receptive, give and balanced relationship. They feel like they need to first have a validation that they are safe to love. And the only way for them to feel safe is if you would kind of like continuously chase them and, you know, seduce them and love them and show them their affection, so that they can feel like, okay, this person is always there for me. That is their security. And if you're not showing that security, that you're always there to love them unconditionally, that's when they kind of like get rigid here. Right. Let's see. Outcome for Scorpio. Four of Cups reversed with the Page of Pentacles reversed. So, and the Sun. So you're going to take your own responsibility for your own happiness, Scorpio. And it's like, it is what it is with the Four of Cups and the Page of Pentacles. Like, if you don't want to accept my offer, or you didn't see the seriousness in my offer or communication, or you're rejecting me, I'm gonna take it as a mature person, and I'm gonna move forward and focus on my happiness, growth, and my own abundance. And I feel like you are going to reach that point where you're going to shine, and you're going to be focusing a lot on your goals and go after things that you want immediately. Okay, the Magician right underneath that, Aries energy. And there could be also a Leo coming into your life, but you're definitely going to release the false opportunity here, because it feels like there was a false opportunity. Their future energy is the Hangman reversed, which is a very good sign for them to come out of a period of stuckness, emotional, spiritual disillusion, and seeing things for what it is and surrendering to a situation. And that is that the Five of Swords, that's because of the Five of Swords, which is talking about the fact that they are going to come to the realization that this was a lose-lose situation, and that they regret trying to, trigger you or hurt you or just to play a game on you, because they do see the value in the word. So this is their realization. Pisces energy is most definitely going to make them realize that they do need to change their behaviors and ways, because they all rejected you just to feel, that they had the upper hand. And it's going to lead them to realize that they need some type of change within themselves, because it's not bringing happiness and growth and fulfillment to them. And in order to get that, they may need to release the resentment from the past as well. Like, no more payback or, getting back at one another in any type of way, but just, realizing one's mistake. Again, Six of Wands. I mean, this person wants to have victory. This person does see you as their happy fulfillment. Angel of Soul Love, time to look at how you value yourself. Issues of self-love. Now, for who that is, you get to decide. And I feel like you know your self-love and your self-worth. And still, it's in your blockage. So it may have been that because of the divine intervention that took place here, that kind of like blocked this opportunity from growing into a stable beginning or a stable new start, may have made you feel insecure about yourself and your self-worth. And this lesson is teaching you that regardless of how this person is acting and behaving, that you still should not give up on who you are as a person, and show yourself the love by coming to your own judgment of the situation, that it has not to do with you. You are currently undervaluing yourself. It is time to regain your self-worth. So it is telling me that you may need a little bit of confidence, and keep on asking the universe for the direction. Keep on praying, because obviously it's weird to say like, okay, I'm gonna pray for this person to see my worth and value. Like, it does not work like that. But I do feel like prayer in this situation will help both of you to come to better judgments about oneself, and for you to not allow this situation to hold you back in treating yourself sacred, even if this person was being a little bit deceptive here. Okay, let's see one last card before we move on to the extended. Take action. So this person needs to take action. If they have some trust issues, or you have some trust issues, it's about to take action, and there is some forgiveness that is about to come, as both of you need to let go of some situation that has not been serving both of you, which is talking about that Five of Swords. All right. So that's what I have for you, Scorpio. I really do hope that this reading gave you some insights. And if you are interested in the extended, we will dive into how you both feel about one another, what the outcome is, and just see where this is going from spirit. And if you are interested, the link is in the description box below this video. And I catch you soon. Bye.